Hey kids, thanks for coming back. I want to congratulate you for all the hard work you've done. You've learned all 26 letters. Now we are starting with the rules. We are the ruler of our brain. We are so smart. Now I'm going to wait for Shellphone to tell me what to teach you. Hi Shellphone. I know we're doing the rules of the English language. We're on rule number 2. What? This could get kind of difficult. Okay, kids, we have a challenge. We are going to talk about the letter Y. Y is a consonant. Y is y. Yawn, yellow, yippee, yes. But now we're going to learn about a new rule in our English language that involves the letter Y. Let's quickly go back and talk about a syllable. If a syllable just makes one move, hi, hello, that's 2 syllables. Stomp, 1 syllable. Dance, 1 syllable. Run, 1 syllable. Crazy, 2 syllables. It's always important to identify how many syllables are in a word. So we are going to learn about the letter Y today. And Y is a crazy letter. We learned that Y was a consonant. Well, Y is also a vowel. Oh, I have to do something. It's very hard. I have to rip this in half because Y doesn't know what to do. Y is crazy and loopy. I don't know. Y has a split personality. So I'm going to teach you the difference. When you have a 1-syllable word and Y is at the end, it says the sound I, my, by, cry, dry, fry, fly, shy, spy. So when you have a 1-syllable word and you hear the sound I, put the letter Y on the end. It's very, very easy. My, cry, why? Because that's just one of the rules of our language. Our language is pretty consistent, but there are a few exceptions. So remember that. When you hear the sound I at the end of a very, very short 1-syllable word, it is spelled with a Y, okay? Now you know that. Now we're going to talk about the other part of Y, because Y just can't make up its mind. So now when you have a 2-syllable word, Y is going to make the sound E. I don't know why. W-H-Y. Now it's going to make the E sound, but it's still spelled the same. The rule that I'm teaching you today is how you end up spelling a word that sounds with the ending an I or an E when you use the letter Y. So Y wants to be in the front of a word. Y also wants to be in the back of a word. Y just has to be the center of attention. So now when you have a 2-syllable word and it ends in an E sound, candy, you're going to put the Y on the end. Sassy, the Y on the end. Oh, smelly, Y on the end. Happy, Y on the end. Smiley, Y on the end. Fluffy, Y on the end. So kids, you get the drift. When you have the sound at the end of a word, you need to say to yourself, how many beats does this word have? If it has 1 word and the sound is an I, it's a Y. If it has 2 beats, like candy, dandy, handy, you're going to use the letter Y and it's going to say the sound E. So now you've learned another rule. Rule number 2 is done. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like it. You can subscribe. You can leave me some comments. I'm having so much fun and I'll see you the next time. Bye, kids.